While at the Natural Hair All-Star Weekend in Dallas, Texas, CEO of Curls, Mahisha Dellinger, had a chance to speak with us and share her story and how she started her hair company. She also shares with us her most valuable tips when it comes to marketing and branding yourself or your new business.
How amazing is that? Does everybody know that Curls relocated to Dallas? So she's local. Thank you so much for blessing us. Mahisha was a title sponsor of the event. I mean, Curls has been supporting us from the very beginning. Like the very, very first meetup when they didn't even know who he was. This woman, seriously. I mean, it takes a lot for these people to send products that we think is free. It's not free. Somebody had to pay for it. You know, so they're making an investment in us. And what we want to do is make an investment back in them to keep them growing and keep them for us. I mean, look at our hair. So this is for us. And the Curls has been an integral part of Bella Kings and now Natural All-Star Weekend from its inception. So we love you and we truly appreciate everything you've done.
I've been through a lot, okay? So I decided at an early age that I was going to change my destiny. But during that transition, I actually wound up getting pregnant at a wedlock. So I had everything stacked against me. All the cards were stacked against me. Where I was from, you know, now I had a child to take care of and I'm in college and do I drop out or do I finish? So I decided I have to finish and make it happen to get, by the grace of God, I was able to do all of that with the help of my mother after having my baby and being able to finish it. So a little more and then I'll go into the tips. I, went to college, finished school, got an amazing internship at Intel Corporation, and felt blessed. I felt like I was going to be an Intel Corporation employee forever. I was going to retire, and I felt proud to be there. And I thought that this was just going to be the best thing since sliced bread. Well, I wound up getting a manager who was dead set on getting rid of me. And I had a mentor, and I was doing everything that Intel said that you should do to excel. So I was doing everything outside of the job, networking, I was involved in meetings, I was presenting in front of the organization, I was doing everything they said that you should do to rise. But I was getting targeted by this manager to be let go. And it was devastating. I remember losing my father, losing my uncle, and then losing my godfather in the course of about 3 months. And as I was going through that, it took about probably maybe a week total, all of that, a week. And I was a hard worker. Well, this manager decided that he was going to put me on this plan to get rid of me, and I was devastated. And I remember praying to God and saying, God, please remove this man because he was blocking my growth there. I said, God, please remove this man out of my path because every time someone would call for a reference, because I was trying to move on, he would just blast my name. So important steps for branding yourself. One, I would say definitely make sure you establish your true identity, your purpose, and your voice. How many of you are current bloggers right now? Okay. And how many of you are YouTube personalities, Okay. Now how many of you want to be either one of those, YouTube or bloggers? Okay. You want to be authentic to yourself. It's important not to let someone tell you how you should be or who you should cater to. It's important that you stay true to yourself because when you're true to yourself and authentic, that will resonate and you'll be more successful than if you try to do what someone else tells you to do. That's something that I had to realize early on. Remember the 3 C's of branding. The 3 C's are clarity, communication, and consistency. So you want to be clear, get back to who you are. Be clear. When you're not sure, go back to your mission, go back to your voice, go back to what you said you wanted to be and who you want to be and who you want to speak to, and make sure that you always keep that in mind no matter what you do. And then communication across all comm mediums. Make sure that you are communicating your brand, your voice, your true identity through all communication mediums. Be consistent. Always make sure that you are doing what you said you're going to do when you said you were going to do it. That's the most, no matter what you're going to do, like for you, hair care company, business owners, entrepreneurs, you have to be consistent no matter what industry you're in. Because you create your reputation, and that reputation is attached to your brand. Whether you are a beauty blogger, business owner, teacher, brand owner, whatever you important for bloggers, as you guys know. You have to be creative with that across the social sites, online, networking. Partnerships are important. Strategic partnerships are important. So if there's someone that you can cross-promote with that may be in the same industry but in a different channel, or maybe they're doing something different. Maybe if you're a hair blogger and she's a beauty blogger, you guys can cross-promote and partner up. That's always great. But find ways that you can network and connect with others. For us, see, everyone here is black, right? Yeah. Okay. Sometimes we don't work well together, and we got to get better at that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not speaking to you guys here. I don't know everyone individually, but as a people, as a whole, you guys know that sometimes we don't work well together. But we got to do better at that. We have to know how to work together and promote and you know, encourage one another. So this is important. Come correct in everything you do. If you can't launch something right, wait. Because you have one chance to make that impression. And if you are going to launch and you're going to do it small, do it on a small scale. The one thing that you can do that would be detrimental to your career is to launch, go big, and make it look halfway. You never want to do that. So make sure when you do everything, you do it right. You aim for perfection. That's important for your image. If you are a beauty blogger, this is important, and it may not be something you do right away because of budgeting, but you want to get a great publicist. They are hard to find. That's later, not right away, you know, unless you have the capital initially. But as you get further along, you want to get someone that can help promote you, not just within your circle and your community, but then outside of your circle, so you can become one of those big bloggers that you guys all admire. They all have publicists, so you want a good one. Also, get a mentor. Find someone that's doing what you want to do and connect with them. And also that's great because you can ask whatever questions you need. You can avoid any pitfalls. I had a mentor that's in the industry, and I still go to this person because there's so many things there. And it's always to have another person to lean on, someone to ask questions to, and someone that can assist you in areas that you're not familiar with. And it's not, sometimes we can be prideful. It's okay to ask for help when you need help, and that's what a mentor is for. So get someone you admire and have them on your side. I would say also the last few tips, know your market and know your strengths and know your weaknesses. Whatever you weak in, bring someone to help you with. Whatever you're strong with, that's what you do as your main core value of your organization, your brand, your company, whatever you're doing. Promote your strengths by being that core person in that position. Okay? Thank you guys. If you have any questions, let me know. And I'll answer anything now or later.
I can bring